love you. We love you. Yes.
Thank you.
I am a huge Star Wars fan, a huge Clone Wars fan, and a fan of her universe. Right?
Well, you know what? Star Wars is for everyone, right? It's
That's
not
right.
just for boys, it's not just for girls, and you are such a great representation of female Star Wars fans because you've been a Star Wars fan forever, right?
That's right. Yes, I saw the first movie, and it took my heart, and I've been a fan ever since. And it literally changed my life, and to be here now is like a dream come true. I'm so grateful, and I love all you guys. That's right.
So tell us about your first Star Wars weekends.
Well, I'm having a blast. I started crying in the parade. I really did. Because I had such a
Crying in Disney World?
No, tears of joy, because literally Star Wars is my life. Hey, go figure. And just to be in the motorcade and I'm looking ahead and there's you and I just started crying. So hopefully I held it together.
Give her a big hug when you see her today.
Yeah, I'm just so grateful, you guys. This is so awesome. I'm having a ball.
Okay, so you're a huge Star Wars fan. Take us back to that moment when you got the call and found out you were going to be a voice on Star Wars Rebels.
Well, my agent called me and said, how would you like to be a series regular on Star Wars Rebels? Phone dropped, started hyperventilating, screaming, and I heard, do you need a medic? Do you need a medic? And I just kept saying, oh my gosh, and dancing around, so you can only imagine.
Well, you're quite an accomplished voice actress. For those out in the audience, you probably heard Vanessa a lot and didn't realize it. So tell us about some of your other roles, because you're the voice of Mary Jane.
That's right, on Spectacular Spider-Man, I played Mary Jane. And it's interesting how I got the role. How voice actors do this, we audition and we send in an MP3 and they listen to it. You get a call back. I got a call back. And I said, would you mind playing my audition as a reference for me? And they said, sure. And then they played Vanessa Marshall's Mary Jane. And then they stopped it. And I said, well, I actually need to hear the audition. And they said, no, we actually hated the audition. We love the slate. We're going to hire you for that. So that's never happened. But anyway, I'm a huge comic book nerd. And I love Spider-Man. So I was honored to play Mary Jane. And then there was Erwin on The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I don't know if you guys remember that. I know. I remember we did a thing at Comic-Con and little children were crying because Erwin is played by a female Caucasian. But what's interesting is that when we got the drawing of the character, it was just sort of stenciled out. It wasn't in color, and so we had no idea what race we didn't even care, frankly. But when I saw the show, now it made sense to me why they were saying, we are so grateful that you did just a little boy's voice with no affectation. And I said, of course. And so I had no idea that Erwin was African American. Very good. And Erwin says, what's up, y'all?
And a lot of people don't realize that women do little voices quite often.
Yes, it's true. Yes, Bart Simpson and on. And then of course there was Poison Ivy.
Yes, this
Yes.
next character is like every
That's right.
dream to be the voice of Poison Ivy.
Yeah, who doesn't want to play a villain, right? Yeah. So that was tons of fun as well.
Well, it's fun to play a villain, but it's also fun to play a hero.
Oh.
And you are the voice of Hera. Tell us about Hera, because from what I've seen, she's amazing.
She is quite a pilot. She's an awesome fighter. She's good on the ground with her hands and her blasters. She also takes out tons of TIE fighters with her gunners. You're gonna love it. It's a la Han Solo. She's sort of like if Leia and Han Solo got together and created an entity, a personality. That's exactly what she is, because she has the moxie of Princess Leia and the know-how and the skills of Han Solo. Yeah.
It is about fans wanting to be a pilot.
Gosh, well, my father is actually a pilot. He flies an open cockpit airplane, so I think I sort of have it in my genes. But I think it's just amazing to go on such an adventure. I mean, I think that's what I remember as a kid, of being sort of taken on this wild journey. So to be able to do that, and when we hit hyperspace, and I've seen some of the footage, of course I start crying. But because it's so cool. Yeah, so she's at the heart of the Rebels crew. She's sort of the mentor to them, the leader, and she motivates them to sort of find a selflessness to commit to the cause at hand. And we do a pretty good job. I think you're gonna like it. It's fun.
So if we're listening for you as Hera, luckily you pretty much just get to use your own voice, right?
Yes, I do.
So do you do anything special to get into character?
Well, I think about things that I believe in, and I think about injustice in the world, and I think about people who have no voice, and I feel like I'm speaking for them, and I think we all come from a place of deep caring, and it makes our voices really organically as they're meant to be. So I didn't put any affectation, I just sort of conjured up the strongest parts of myself and hoped that they would be present and manifest in the microphone. And it seemed to work.
Wow. Well, Vanessa, welcome to the Star Wars family.
Thank you.
A big